Hello.
Hi, friends.
We are doing our first live ever.
So we're probably going to be really bad at it.
We just have a few questions that we wanted to answer. They were submitted from Instagram and from YouTube.
Yeah, just random questions we've gotten along the way that we've saved. So should we just get right into it?
It's going to be about travel since that's what our YouTube channel is about. And yeah,
Jobs, life, yeah.
we actually were in the middle of posting the rest of our cruise series in our videos that are filmed beforehand. We're still on the cruise. We have a few more to go there.
Clearly, we're not on a cruise anymore. We are in Arizona. We've been chilling here for a few weeks, and then we're leaving in another week to go to somewhere new, but that's a question, so I'm going to wait to answer.
Yeah, there we go. So should we pull up the first question?
All right, first question.
We both have some on each of our phones here.
All right, I'll start out with an easy one. I haven't mentally prepared for these questions. I want it to be in the moment, so it might take us a second to respond. What is your number one dream destination?
Ooh. Dream destination. See, that one's difficult because there are a ton of places that we would love to go. I mean, things that I would say Antarctica.
Oh, I was kind of thinking that too. Mine is, I don't know, the Maldives or Antarctica. Question. Would you ever try living on a sailboat for a period of time or van life?
I'd say these are pretty popular things to do.
I know. I would love to just live on a sailboat and just go snorkel around, but I don't really trust our navigational skills in the ocean.
I wouldn't know where to sail to.
The only time we've ever sailed Mexico, and we literally sailed out to the middle of the ocean, and it was absolutely terrifying, and we had no control over the boat. So I don't know if we're the ones to do that. But maybe if someday we're rich enough to bring a captain with us, then I would do it. But van life?
Van life, maybe. I mean,
I think it'd be fun to give it a try. I think we'll definitely do it, at least, when we go to Australia, we might rent a van, or, when we go to Iceland, we might, van life around. I don't know if we'll ever, buy our own van and do that. But I think definitely at some point.
I think international travel is, what we're going for right now. I think that's what we enjoy doing, and there's no reason to switch that up right now, but, if that's what the audience wants, maybe you'll get it at some point.
Maybe we'll do van life.
Also, make sure if you're here on YouTube watching with us, make sure to drop a comment or ask us a question, and we'll prioritize that if it's right here.
If you want to ask us a question, ask it, and we will answer it. All right, next one. Oh, who's your fave travel vloggers? I know what mine is. The Bucket List family. Bucket List family, if you're ever watching this, I love you.
I think that's what started all of the inspiration. There are a lot of people.
Yeah.
I think that, but I remember Jenny was always watching the Bucket List family.
In quarantine.
For
2 years.
Yeah, I think the way that they made videos, it really inspired us to also want to make videos, film our travels just for to have fun memories. That's how it all started. We just wanted to film to have memories of us and maybe future kids one day also being part of the videos. That was fun. Kara and Nate, for sure, they have been very inspirational for us, wanting to make vlogs when we're
the way
traveling.
They just hustled and made it into a business.
That's true. Yeah, I mean,
that was cool.
Disregarding everything they're doing right now, which is amazing. Everything they started making a new video almost every day for 2-3 years straight.
Don't know how they did that.
That's so impressive.
So crazy.
And made us really think that YouTube is something that we can do too. And we were really excited to do it, and we're learning. Yeah, it's difficult. It was difficult for them to do it, and yeah, we respect them for it.
Mm-hmm. All right, why don't you do one of your questions?
Okay, let's see. One of the questions. So those were a lot from Instagram. We still have some more. We'll get to those, but these ones were like just comments were left on various YouTube videos. Where was the first place you traveled together?
The first place we traveled to together, like internationally, I'm gonna say
Whoa.
internationally.
Like our first big trip together, right?
Yeah, it would
internationally.
be our honeymoon. We went to, well, first we went to Colorado, and then we went to Barbados and the Cayman Islands. So if you've been watching our recent videos, you can tell that we love the Caribbean. It's like our number one place. We love the Caribbean. So
Mhm.
yeah, Barbados and the Cayman Islands was the first places we traveled together.
Yeah, we were just planning our honeymoon, and we wanted to do something big, and we're just like, okay, like we have some money, let's go crazy. And
I feel like
so
that's where it all started. Like I
yeah,
became obsessed with like planning this trip and like finding things for us to do. Like I feel like that's really where it stemmed from.
yeah. So while we were trying to plan the wedding, we were also trying to plan the honeymoon. And I mean, just for me, we were more excited to go to Barbados and the Grand and Cayman Islands instead of, well, I mean, our wedding was cool too, but like this trip that we were planning, we were just like finding out all the little things to get more knowledge, to do the
Mhm.
best trip. And
Yeah.
we didn't film any of that, sadly, just a few pictures here and there. But
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
that was a great trip.
It was super fun. We don't have any videos on it, but it was cool.
Let's see. Question. What do you do when you come home from traveling?
It's a good question.
Because we're in Arizona right now. That's our home base. That's where, I mean, we lived before we started traveling. And so,
yeah, so we kind of work actually. We edit, we do all that good stuff, Instagram, YouTube, and then we also have like jobs that when we come home from traveling, we can just pick them right up. I teach tennis. I'm a tennis pro at an academy, and it's really nice. I can leave whenever I want. I come back whenever I want. So sometimes if we're home for a long time, I'll just go back and teach some tennis because traveling is not cheap. And we're trying to travel forever and make these videos for you guys. So we have to grind and make some money while we can.
we really would like if travel gave us like a really big income right now. If our YouTube paid well, if our Instagram paid well, like that would be great. But as of right now, that's just not the reality. And so we feel like it's best if we don't go like completely all in on like always being out of the country making these videos, because we'd probably lose a lot of money that way pretty quickly. So yeah, we have to work when we're home. And then also, yeah, like Jenny's working as a tennis pro. I'm working too. Uh, I guess we can mention that I also have another YouTube channel as well that is paying more than Travel Channel right now. So I think like we are trying to make videos for that channel so that, you know, all of the revenue coming in can pay for our travel expenses.
So that leads into a good question I got, which is what is your job? How do you earn money on the road? So we kind of said what our jobs are. Obviously, our jobs are also making YouTube videos and doing Instagram and like some collaborations. But the way that we make money on the road is our YouTube. That's pretty much it.
YouTube, trying to get paid from Instagram right now,
Yeah.
but
Reels play is complicated.
yeah.
So yeah.
You know what? I forgot to test out the audio. Just want to make sure that's running. Okay. All right. We're good. We're good.
We're just talking to ourselves this whole time. Nobody else can hear us.
That'd be, yeah, because we see people coming in and out and we're like, okay, hopefully
we're fine.
Hopefully they can hear us and they're just not leaving because.
Okay. I'm going to answer the question now. Somebody asked us where to next. Wait, ready? Drum roll. Where are we going, Jacob?
Mexico.
Mexico, and then after Mexico we are going to Canada. So we're doing like a whole North America. We're going to go down to Mexico, and then we're going to go up to Canada, and we're going to be there both places for a good while. So we are getting dive certified, scuba dive. We're going to do that in Mexico, and really excited, really scared.
We're both, yeah, excited and scared would be a good way to put it, because I mean, like, dive certified. This is something that I never really thought I was going to do personally, but now that the opportunity is right there in front of us, we're like, we should probably go do that. There's a lot of cool places that we want to go diving eventually, years down the road. So
Thailand.
we might, yeah. So it's like, why not just get dive certified now while we have the chance? And yeah, we're kind of in the middle of this whole North America series, right?
Yeah, I guess Caribbean was North America too, huh?
Yeah. So we're just staying like kind of close to the United States while we are also, just doing everything that we can. And
I'm really excited. We're also going to swim with whale sharks.
And there's a like almost 100% guarantee that we're going to see them.
And if we don't, the one day we'll definitely go again. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Can you tell that I love the ocean? And eat tacos. We're going to Cancun and Tulum. I never know if I say Tulum right. So if I'm saying it wrong, don't hate.
Yeah, so I guess Cancun is like the best place in Mexico to see whale sharks.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, well, we're definitely going there. Why not?
Okay. Would you ever stay in one country for a while to immerse yourself in the language and culture?
I would love to. I don't know if it would make sense for us to do that because we're trying to see as much of the world as possible and always keep making entertaining videos for you. But like this is something that like we would love to do. We would love to.
My mom is crashing. What?
Okay, can you just turn my flashlight on?
Oh my gosh.
Excuse my rollers.
This is Jenny's mom. Crashing the party.
I got my flashlight on. Thank you.
She needed help getting her flashlight off on her phone. So so immersing ourselves in a culture for a long period of time. I'd say that is something that we would love to do.
Oh my gosh, hi Jess.
But I guess we're just gonna have to see. Like we don't really plan too far in advance. Like we'd love to do it, but it's a little bit expensive to just stay out there for a long period of time.
Jess, that is a true commitment. She's at the mall watching this right now. Jess, you are our #1 supporter. You are literally the best.
We love all of your comments on our videos.
You are seriously like, we're obsessed with you. Okay, immersing ourselves in one culture. Yes, I think that would be so cool. I don't know, like Jacob was saying, if we actually will ever be able to just stay in one place for a long time. But if we did, I feel like it would be somewhere like Thailand or somewhere that's like pretty cheap, but also like there's so many places that we want to explore there.
I would say, I don't know if it would have to be like a Spanish-speaking country.
I know, because we speak a little Spanish.
Spanish is our best second language, even though we're not very good at it. But so I don't know if Thailand, maybe Thailand. Maybe we could just figure it out.
Maybe if we love Mexico, maybe somewhere in the Caribbean, and then we'll buy a sailboat and sailboat around like the previous question.
There's so many opportunities and options for us. We just trying to figure out which direction we want to go.
Yes, just come to visit. Do it, please. Or just come and do it even if we're not there for a while because we want to hang out with you. All right, let's ask another question.
Another question from YouTube. Will you ever return somewhere you've already been?
100%.
100%. Which one? Where?
French Polynesia. First of all, we have to swim with the humpback whales because the first time we tried to swim with the humpback whales, it was like so difficult. It was so upsetting. So
that was like our most sad video.
Oh, it was so sad.
Because we tried twice. We tried to swim with humpback whales twice, and it didn't work out either time.
These are good questions.
But I would say not just French Polynesia, but we loved Finland.
Yeah.
We would love to go back to Finland. Also, Germany. I don't know if I don't know if we'd ever go back to Munich because that was like the big city we went to. I mean, we love Munich, but there are other big cities to go see in Germany or just other places. I'd say Finland. I really want to go back, even if we don't go back to the exact city that we were in.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Somebody just said we are going to Tahiti this August. Any recommendations? Do the Papineau Valley tour. I don't know if you're going to the island Tahiti or if you're going to Bora Bora or Moria, I would definitely say do the lagoon tour. You can swim with like reef sharks, like the black tip reef sharks and stingrays, which they're like totally nice and harmless and they're chill. Tahiti, go to a black sand beach and do the Papineau Valley tour. It is unreal, like blows your mind.
Yeah, we made videos on the Papineau Valley tour. Made a video just first time at a black sand beach. Let's see. Yeah, like those are things.
The reef sharks
if you're,
we have video on.
If you're just going to the island of Tahiti, you just got to do those things. Just soak it all up. Yeah, the Papineau Valley was like 8-9 hours of just driving through the center of Tahiti, climbing all the way up the mountain and then all the way back down.
It was kind of terrifying, but
it was terrifying.
We saw like 100 waterfalls. No joke. Like at least 100 waterfalls. We saw 100 waterfalls. It was so cool. And the mountains are unreal. Okay, let's answer another one of these questions. Jess said, how do you manage to upload so consistently when you are depending on Wi-Fi abroad?
That's rough.
It just really hits home.
That's rough.
I mean, it's a struggle.
Like our South America. Like South America was
South
really
America
bad.
was the struggle. Like, I mean, we were in the Amazon for a while, so like we literally just like didn't upload then, and you can tell like we missed days. It's rough. We try to find like coffee shops or like now going forward, we always check the hotel's reviews about Wi-Fi. Like we always or like the Airbnb or wherever we stay, like we always make sure to look on the reviews now to say good Wi-Fi or bad Wi-Fi. And sometimes like on the cruise, we're like, oh, we're not gonna have great Wi-Fi. We'll try to like edit our videos faster and just like plan them out so that we don't have to upload while we're there. I think, did we do that for the Amazon maybe?
I think we were able to edit a video in advance and then make sure we had it ready to go and post. But then of course, like we couldn't interact with any of the comments when it posted because we had no Wi-Fi, no cell service. There's nothing. It was a struggle.
It was crazy though. Like, can we just say that I got bit by a monkey in the Amazon? Like, if you have not watched that video, I straight up got bit by a monkey in the Amazon. It was terrifying. I thought I was going to get rabies.
That was pretty wild. And Instagram is too. I think that's the difficult part because I think you can schedule posts, but it's like more challenging to do that. And we're trying to interact with people on Instagram. Like it's a whole thing without Wi-Fi. Like
it is. All right. Mitchell asked, any plans to upgrade camera gear? Yes, we actually were just talking to this guy. We actually just randomly met him on a plane. He's like a professional photographer and videographer. He works for like crazy movies and stuff. And he was telling us like all the best camera gear to get. So we are working on that. Right now we have to start making a little bit more money from our YouTube videos before we can really like justify like going all in and spending all this money on it. But it is in the works, Mitchell. We are getting there. I promise. I promise we are.
We have a whole list of things that we need to buy in order to be more professional videographers. And so we might just buy like one at a time so that like slowly we're going to start upgrading. And then hopefully when the money continues to increase, like we can just reinvest that back into making better videos for you to enjoy.
Also, Jess said that was nuts about my monkey bite. And yes, Jess, it was freaking crazy.
Like, I still don't know how to think about the monkey bite. And like, that's just so weird. You got to watch the video.
I mean,
like,
it would be different if we were somewhere where I could have like gone and seen a doctor, but like we literally were in the middle of the Amazon. We actually had an eye doctor that was like along with us at the lodge, but he was helpful, but he was like, yeah, it was wild. Okay, more questions.
Got quite a few more.
Are you ever going to backpack around, like with just a backpack? I don't know.
I think backpacking, doesn't that have something to do with like not really having a schedule, just kind of
Maybe.
like doing your own thing, camping.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Kind of, I guess. Guys, I love planning trips. Like, I love meticulously planning out every single day what we're going to do. So I don't know if we're like backpackery people, but like our suitcases we only carry, not checked bags. Carry-ons. We only have one tiny backpack and one carry-on. So I feel like for like the stuff part, like it really feels like we're almost backpacking.
Yeah, we don't have too many change of clothes in there because we still have to carry all of our gear with us.
We literally like sit on our suitcases every time to like close them.
Every time we go to a new place. It gets a little stressful too.
It's easier in the summer though. But like Caribbean, we were chilling. South America, we were not chilling because we were going to Patagonia, we were going to the Galapagos Islands. Like there was such like diversity that we had to pack for. South America wrecked our suitcases.
Yeah.
Okay. This is kind of a funny one. Oh wait, I'll do the funny one. What was it like pooping in such close quarters on the cruise?
Completely fine.
Honestly, it didn't bother us at all.
No problems at all.
I feel like we've been married for 3 years, and at that point, you kind of just let it all hang out. It's just...
Yeah, it was fine. I mean, our room was actually like the smallest room you could get, the darkest room, just right. Because we didn't want to spend a lot of money. We wanted to spend money on the adventures that we did off of the cruise. And so we were just like, all right, we'll get smallest room possible, cheapest, and it worked out really well.
It did.
We liked our room.
I mean, we were so cozy in there. We didn't have any windows. That was kind of a struggle.
Well, you'll actually see in 2 videos from now how cozy we really got.
It's true.
But that's all we can tell you right now.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, we can tell you more.
We got quarantined on our cruise ship because we were exposed to COVID. Video coming soon.
That's in 2 videos. So yeah, that was a wild experience.
It's upsetting.
We always knew it was going to be that was possible.
A possibility, yeah. But it happened.
So we got quarantined
on our cruise ship. Yeah. Another question. Mitchell said, "How do you guys typically do laundry when traveling?" We wear stinky clothes a lot. We really do. We're stank.
I think the best solution for that, I mean, we could find a laundromat, but I feel like that would be a little I
mean, like in South America, it was so cheap. Like they literally had places where you go and drop your laundry off, and for like $5, they do it all for you.
Yeah.
So like South America was like easy, like not a big deal. Europe, they also offer the same things, but it's like a lot more expensive.
I think the best way would be to just get a bar of soap and soak your clothes in the sink and then just wash them that way.
We've definitely done that before. Just kind of like mixed it all up.
Yeah. Like especially if something gets like a stain on it, like that would probably be the way to go.
I mean, a lot of the time we're just like in our swimsuits. So we'll just like wash off in the shower with our swimsuit on after we're like in the ocean or I mean, we honestly don't wash our clothes that much if we're being honest.
Yeah. Which is like, I don't know if people are going to get turned off by that idea, but
I mean, like, I just feel like there's no point unless like we were obviously like sweating a bunch, like hiking or something. Like normally we're just like in our swimsuits and then we like throw our cover ups off and then just like get in the shower with it on. I don't know. But South America was super easy because it was like $5 for your whole basket of laundry. So
we'll definitely take advantage of that more like when we do like longer extended trips because I mean like you guys know, like we're at home right now and so we can just do laundry here. So it's not really, if we have a full suitcase of dirty clothes when we come back, like it's completely fine.
Okay. Anna asked, do you like llamas, turtles, or monkeys? Wait, which one do you like best?
Which one do you like best?
Oh my gosh, llamas or alpacas. Like, I know alpaca wasn't in there, but I'm gonna like mush llamas and alpacas together. They are so cute. I am obsessed with them. And me and Jacob always talk about if we ever buy a house or anything, I'm like, I want llamas and alpacas. I don't want a dog. I don't want a cat. I want a llama or an alpaca because they're so cute.
I think we need a lot of space to house them.
Yeah.
I think they like to walk around. I love turtles.
Jacob does love
Turtles might be my favorite animal.
He was like the turtle whisperer in Tahiti.
I think so, because we're not talking about like tortoises that like walk on land. Those are cool too. But the turtles that are swimming in the ocean, like I love them.
Where were your favorite turtles?
Favorite turtles. Okay, so Tahiti was one of them.
Oh, Anna. Hello, This Blonde Life. Just joined. Anna, when you are in Tahiti, you definitely should do the turtle tour. We saw so many turtles in Tahiti.
Yeah.
Not in Moria, like actually on the island of Tahiti. Remember our snorkel tour? And this is what I was talking about. Jacob is the turtle whisperer. Everyone's like swimming to see the turtles, and like the turtles literally would just go up to Jacob. They would just chill with him.
They swim up from like down deep in the ocean where you can't see.
Yeah.
And you just like, if you're looking down snorkeling and you see them like slowly rise up to the surface, because they have to get air to breathe. And so you just like
Jess said, what about pigs, Jacob?
Okay.
She knows. She knows.
Pigs might be my favorite. There's a couple animals that I'm like, they're probably my favorite. But the turtles, like they'll just come right up to the surface and then you can just like see them. If you have a camera, you gotta take videos of it.
Oh
like
my gosh.
It's so cool.
They were so cool. But where? Where was your favorite turtles?
Let's see. Okay, so we're talking about Tahiti. We're talking about
Galapagos.
Galapagos.
Where else have we seen turtles? Barbados. We saw tons of turtles in Barbados.
Yes. Oh, man. Is that it? Did we see more? I'm sure we've seen more. We've seen more. I'd say Galapagos had to maybe be my favorite.
Their heads were the size of our heads. Straight up.
They were huge. And then their bodies, of course, were a lot bigger than
they were huge.
They're not as long as our bodies, but they're big. Like
they were huge, yeah.
And just swimming like so close to them because they're unbothered by people just being right there. Like that was great. And then the pigs. We got to talk about the pigs.
Oh, the pigs.
Because the pigs in Exuma, wow.
They were so cool. You guys, go to the swimming pigs. Honestly, my favorite part was the Compass K nurse sharks in the Bahamas, but Jacob was obsessed with the pigs.
Some people might not be obsessed with them because they're just like, oh, they're pigs.
They're huge.
But they're gigantic.
Massive. They like go up to like here.
They weigh at least a couple 100 pounds. That's what I heard.
Like probably like 600 pounds.
Yeah, and you can like feed them carrots, and then you can also, if you can lure one out into the water, you can actually start swimming with them, and you can just like duck your head under with your snorkel.
You like see their
little hooves.
That's the funniest part. Okay, I have a good question. How many continents have you been to, and when are you going to Antarctica?
We already mentioned Antarctica, but
all right.
Okay, how many continents? There are 7, right?
Yeah.
Is anybody going to correct me on that? Maybe
7.
7.
Okay, North America, obviously. South America, Europe. I thought we've been to 4.
Oceania.
We've been to Oceania.
I guess because that's
like Australia, Oceania, whatever you want to call it.
All the islands in the Pacific.
So South America, North America, Oceania, Europe. We've been to 4, so we still have to do Africa, Asia, and Antarctica.
So, I mean, I think we're going to get to I think Antarctica is going to be last.
Yeah, I think Antarctica will save. It'll be like our big bang. I mean, we won't stop making videos after Antarctica, but
definitely not. But that's like
our goal has always been to go to all 7 continents. Oh my gosh. You said, yay for Antarctica. I'm going in November. I cannot wait.
Wow.
You have to tell us how it is. Oh my gosh. Are you going on a cruise? What cruise are you going on? Tell me the things.
Or if you want to spend a lot of money, you could take a plane there.
Yeah.
That would be insane. Maybe we'll do that.
So I think our plan for Antarctica, I honestly don't know, maybe in like a few years. Antarctica is not cheap. So
and you can only go in very specific time frames.
November, December, January, February, I think, maybe March. So we'll have to plan. But we definitely want to go back down to Antarctica because we want to do Patagonia, the Patagonia side in Chile, because we went to Patagonia in Argentina and we really want to do the Chilean side. So we'll do that all in one trip since we'll be down there. Yes. You were supposed to go last year, but it was postponed. We're going with the cruise. I guess it would be considered. I'll be posting it all on my YouTube. Nice. We'll
Oh.
definitely check it out. That's so exciting.
That is exciting.
So exciting.
I mean, yeah, with everything getting postponed,
Oh.
like that, we had a lot of things postponed.
Yeah.
We still have trips planned that like we're supposed to go on in Asia that were like,
Yeah, we literally have like 2 booked trips to the Philippines and to Indonesia.
and we're just like rescheduling those because
I mean, I think we can go now. I
think
don't know
we
about
can-
the Philippines, but I know you can go to Indonesia. So maybe that will be in like a few months. Who knows?
we haven't planned that far out yet.
Yeah.
It would be because I mean, like we would love to spend a lot of time in Asia because I mean, like everything is just so beautiful there,
The food.
and the food, everything's like affordable. It's just the flight getting there is kind of expensive, but other than that, like
You
it's
gotta stay there for a while.
and so
Tons of flight, yeah.
yeah, so like we're really looking forward to Asia for
Yeah.
sure.
Do we have any more questions?
I think we do. It again, if you're just joining us, like, you can drop a comment here in
Yeah,
the chat
questions, ask us
and
questions.
any
if you want.
questions that you want to know about our life or traveling just in general.
I
Let's
think
see.
I covered mostly all of the ones I got on
Okay.
Instagram.
I still have some from YouTube. Is traveling easier or harder than you thought it would be?
So
There's
much
actually-
harder. So much harder.
Well, there's 2 aspects, right? There's the traveling aspect, and then there's the trying to film everything and document it all and post it. So just the traveling, is it easier, harder? So much harder.
so much harder, you guys. Like
Mm.
when you're gone for months at a time, like a month here, a month there, like it is exhausting. Like I feel like specifically at the end of South America, because we were like Peru, Ecuador, Galapagos Islands, like like we were all over. We stayed in like so many hotels. We were only there for like 2 or 3 nights each. Like South America wrecked us. Like we were like
We were
barely
exhausted.
hanging on. I was like, do I even want to do this anymore? Like this is so much work, but it's so worth it. Like it's amazing. We love it. We obviously wouldn't keep doing it if we didn't love it, but it is a lot harder than we thought it was going to be. And we just miss our friends and family and like the comforts of Arizona and the food we like.
Mhm. I'd say, and then yeah, you didn't even mention like the whole posting on
Right.
social media,
Which
and
goes back to
YouTube,
Wi-Fi
Instagram.
too.
Like it's traveling. We love it. It is difficult, but we love it. And then posting on YouTube and on Instagram, mainly those 2, like it is a lot of work, especially when you're trying to also film an entire video that
Yeah.
day. And then like
Jess said, yes, the emotional toll is more than people would realize. And it really is. It
Yeah.
really does take a toll on you physically, emotionally, all the things.
everything. And so like again, like what Jenny said, like if we didn't love it, we wouldn't keep doing it.
Yeah.
So we do love it, but it's a lot of work. It's exhausting. We actually one of our thoughts when we first started out, we were like, oh, we don't want to work these like 8 to 5, 9 to 5 jobs because we don't want to be working that much. And, 40 hours a week, that's a long time. And so we're like,
Jokes on us.
maybe we can work like 30 hours a week if we start our own business, our own YouTube channel. No.
We work like 80 hours a week.
80
each.
hours. Because we want to improve. We want to make better videos for you. And
And we also have Instagram, so I'm always working on that and editing our videos on YouTube and responding to comments.
and then when we're home, we're doing tennis, we're doing another YouTube channel. Like it's just
Yeah, it's a lot.
it's crazy.
It's amazing though. Worth every single second of it. But I think we're going to be transitioning into like slower travel kind of. Like I don't think we'll ever do like the 2 nights, 3 nights again. Like that was so hard on us. We were on flights. We had 18 flights in 1 month. 18 flights in 1 month.
In South America, yeah.
But like the next 2 places, Mexico and Canada, we're going to be in each of those places for quite a long time. So it'll be nice.
And we could also like, just do more things in that place, like learn more about the place we're
Kind
going.
of immerse ourselves in the culture, like we
Yeah.
were saying.
Instead of just like going somewhere and like doing like 1 or 2 really cool things, we can just like be there and maybe see the same people multiple times.
Okay, Anna said, any interest in going to Japan? Yes. I just want to go to Japan so I can just eat a ton of sushi. Like, I just want to go to Japan and just sit there and eat sushi
Yes.
and see Tokyo, like you said. Heard the nightlife is awesome in Tokyo. Yeah, I'm sure Tokyo is crazy, and I've heard it's like a relatively clean city. And like, if you watched any of our like Paris stuff, like, you know that we do not like big cities that are very like dirty and gross. And so I think Tokyo would be a big city that we really, really enjoy. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't researched Tokyo too much. Like, I can't say like, oh, I want to do this and I want to do that. But Japan, like, there's just so many good things to hear about it. That's like, all right, like, we have to go for sure.
All right. Somebody else asked, so we didn't answer this before, so you're fine. How far behind are your videos? Are they pretty much uploaded in real time? It kind of depends. Sometimes they're posted like the exact same week. And then sometimes they are posted like a week later. Sometimes they're posted a month later. Like, I would say they're never more than like a month, but they are like...
Yeah, I'd say like we would love to be as real time as possible. We would love to post them. Ideally, I think we would want to like film a video and post it the next day. But that's not realistic because I mean, we just don't make enough money from YouTube right now to be able to do that.
And we film so much content. We film every single day while we're traveling. We would have to be posting literally every day all the time, and that's just like, I'm sure you have a YouTube channel. It's not like, it's so hard. I don't know how people post every day. So we film every day and then we post like 3 videos a week. So
yeah, so that gives us enough cushion to like when we're not out of the country to where we can like work, make some money so that we can go on our next trip.
Yes, she gets it. She said, plus trying to stay on a schedule that allows you to edit and still have a life. We're working on that.
We're working on having a life. That's the difficult part right now.
But somebody said, come to Scandinavia someday, Sweden, Finland, and Norway. I think we are coming soon. So
we think
that's the plan right now. Unless anything changes, we are planning on actually doing Norway, Sweden, Denmark, and Finland in the coming months. So stay tuned. Also, we've already been to Finland and we are obsessed with Finland. It was the coolest place ever. It was so magical. We love it so much. So we are coming for you, I promise.
Yeah, didn't we already mention that like we wanted to go back to Finland?
But I think the person just joined.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah. Or, I mean, Scandinavia.
Just Scandinavia in general. I'm like obsessed with it. And maybe that's somewhere we just spend a lot of time.
For some reason, I just really, really want to go to the 3-country Cairn. I think that's what it's called, where like Sweden, Finland, Norway, they all meet in one place. Yeah. It's like really far north, like far past the Arctic Circle. I don't really know if there's anything to do there, but
just stand on 3 countries though. I mean, I think it sounds cool. I'm down. Let's do it.
And maybe we could see the Northern Lights there.
Just want to eat more salmon in Finland. And the wild berries in Finland.
Well, we learned, right, that the salmon actually comes from Norway.
Oh, did we?
The salmon in Finland comes from Norway. That's just a couple people actually said that to me. So gotta eat.
It's Lapland where you can do that. Oh,
Lapland.
So we were in Lapland, so we have to go even farther north in Lapland.
Yeah.
Thank you. We'll do it. We're gonna do it.
Okay.
More questions. We're probably gonna wrap it up.
More questions. No, we're not gonna wrap it up. Don't leave us. No. All right. Okay, we got that one. What is the hardest part of your life right now?
I think just like trying to balance so much work and like trying to convince ourselves that it's worth it to work 24/7 when we get paid like so little on YouTube. We want to keep doing YouTube. We're never going to stop doing YouTube. We love YouTube, but
it's
hard to convince yourself to work that much when you're not making that much on the ad revenue.
Yeah, because we have a lot of viewers. I mean, we're interacting with people in the chat, like we enjoy that. But unless you're like a huge YouTuber, you're not going to be making very much money. Especially like travel YouTuber for sure.
Yeah.
It's not very much money. And
But
so
this is what gives us life. Like talking to the people, like interacting with the people that are watching our videos, like that is so life-giving, and that's what keeps us going. And like seeing all the like regular comments from the regular people, like we just love that so much. And I feel like that's what keeps us going.
and there's always like, trying to get better at everything you do, every aspect of like making a video, whether it's filming like certain parts or editing them, or giving them the videos better like title and thumbnail so that you would want to click on them and hang out with us.
Making better videos for you guys to enjoy more, to learn more. Yeah.
I would say, well, there's two aspects, right? Like the hardest thing in our life right now. Say like that is difficult, but also there are other like personal things too, just like trying to stick to a schedule of working out. Like that's rough, especially like out of the country. Like when are we gonna go to the gym and work out if we're trying to make these videos all the time and interact with the culture around us and see like the mountains or the beaches, whatever's around us. Like our health, I think, is something that like we would love to work on more. That's very difficult. And like I guess like health in all areas, like sleeping too, since we are like working a lot and like sleeping, eating,
getting
working
bugs
out.
in different countries. Guys, Jacob has thrown up in pretty much every country we've gone to.
No, thrown up in every continent for sure.
Yeah.
That's definitely true.
You kind of get used to it at some point. Like literally, I cannot tell you how many times I've been woken up in the middle of the night and I'm like, oh, Jacob's throwing up again.
I don't know what it is. I don't know.
It's like the different like bacteria in different countries. His stomach isn't used to it, but we'll eat the exact same thing and Jacob will get sick and I won't.
I don't know. I don't understand it. But that's the throwing up. That's not like the worst thing.
It used to be a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
do we want to answer this one right now?
Somebody asked us like, how can we support you guys? And just watching our YouTube videos, like that's so helpful.
That's the best way. I mean, the best way to support us is completely free for you. Watch all of our videos. I mean, especially if you find them interesting, and watch it all the way till the end. Like that's the best way that you can support us. But we also just like recently, that it's in our description right now. There's an option where you can go to a website called Buy Me a Coffee, and you can.
Y'all know how much I love coffee.
You can donate like $5, $10, like whatever you want to us, and that'll help us so much because I mean we've been talking about. I think that's like always in our head of like money struggles. So like
Jess said, Jenny has an iron stomach. Jenny has an iron stomach. Woo!
So like I like. The money struggle is like eventually if we run out of money then we can't travel anymore. So like if you want to keep us on the road, that is a great way to do it. I think we are trying to start a YouTube channel membership soon. I think in the next couple of days or weeks we will have that where you can subscribe to our channel, not only hit the subscribe button but also like join as a channel member, and you might get like extra like perks like priority response to comments, or you can where it's like probably gonna be like I don't want to say a specific price, but like you pay per month to be a member, and so like I'm sure we'll like give you priority comments, response to comments,
maybe like live streams like just with the people who are on our YouTube memberships, just with YouTube membership ones. Jess said start a Patreon. It's kind of like what we're doing with Buy Me a Coffee. A Patreon is a little bit different, so we might be doing that. Also, Capo said, where are you originally from? We are from the United States, Arizona, Phoenix, lots of cactus.
Yeah, we're from Phoenix, Arizona, and we love it. That's where we're here. We're here right now.
Currently in Phoenix.
Yeah, and we love it. I don't know if we would ever settle down somewhere. Well, we might settle down somewhere else for sure, but like
might get a van, might get a boat.
That's where our parents are from, and so like we enjoy being in Phoenix.
Yeah. So Phoenix, That's it. I don't think I missed any questions.
Let me see if I have any more.
Yes, Jess, you're right. We need to hike and stuff. Honestly, we swim a lot. We snorkel a lot. That's kind of exercise. We need to hike more though. When in Canada, we're gonna hike so much. Kind of scared of the bears, but it's fine. I think that's all the questions, unless you guys have any more questions. Yes, we are really excited to go back to Scandinavia, and I do have an iron stomach. We are maybe going to start a Patreon someday. Until then, buy me a coffee. The link is in our description.
Yeah. Or you just also asked like, subscribe, comment. Yeah, that's also the best way. Like all the best ways to support us are free. So I mean, watch, like, subscribe, comment, like do all those things. We get excited every time we get a new subscriber.
We do. And comments. We love people who comment regularly on our videos. We're like, oh, I wonder how he's doing. Like Jess said, how did you guys meet? I forgot. We met in college. I actually went to Grand Canyon University and Jacob went to ASU, Arizona State University, and we met at it's called Crew, Campus Crusades for Christ at ASU. And my friend was like, oh my gosh, you should totally date Jacob. And I was like, no. I was like, I don't want to. I'm not into it. Leave me alone. And everyone was like, date Jacob, date Jacob. Jacob
and then it happened.
Me.
I liked you. You also liked me.
I didn't at first.
No, you liked me. No, she did. She did. And then we went on a date, and we really enjoyed it. And then we went on more dates. And
he asked me to go to a Suns game. And then I was like, I literally texted my friend, and I was like, wait, is he asking me as a friend? Because, like, I don't want to lead him on if he's, like, asking me as more.
I was asking as more than a friend. And it worked out because Jenny loves the Phoenix Suns, so I was like, that's the perfect date for me. I don't have to do anything that crazy.
Honestly,
just take her to a game. And
this is a hot tip. If you're going on a first date with someone, don't just like go out to dinner where you like just have to talk the whole time and like you like run out of things to say. Like take them to a basketball game or a soccer game or whatever sport you like, or like do an activity like mini golfing. So you guys don't have to be talking the whole time. Cause like that can get real awkward if you're on a first date. You're like, so what's your major? We were in college. So good tip there. Yeah. Do something on your first date. Don't just sit there. Or do if you are a good talker. We were awkward little 19-year-olds. So
we didn't know what to say.
Yeah. But yeah, we are so happy all of you guys were here. This was so much fun. We are so thankful for each one of you always. Anna, Jess, Mitchell, Capo, the Blonde Life. You guys are the best. We appreciate you guys being here so much. And we will see you guys next time. Yeah. We'll see you in Mexico.
Well, we still have to post a few cruise videos. And then
you can see us quarantined.
Bye.